It's been a while, man. I know I've been gone. I know y'all see the new camera. Niggas looking good. None of that bum-ass 720p bullshit no more. Thank God. But, I'm so happy to finally be talking to y'all. I just wanted to give an update, where I've been, how things are going, etc., if y'all even give a fuck. But, I just wanted to start off by saying I'm sorry I'm not as consistent as I wish I was on this channel, but I'm gonna try and do better for y'all and in general, because I got a lot more ideas and things I want to say that I just haven't had the chance or the time to get off my chest and say to y'all type shit. But I just wanted to let y'all know, first off, I just been going through a lot, ups and downs type shit, in the last 2 years, and the hiatus that I took on this channel, whatever, but, and just been trying to really figure out, like, just all my life shit and just get back to finding myself. Like, just for the longest, I just been going through so much, that I don't really talk about with, not even family, friends, etc., or even with myself. I was realizing, just letting myself succumb to life and my challenges and just let it take over, you feel me? And that's not good, So I took a long time, I just been going through a journey of constantly trying to figure out, why am I upset over these things? Why is this happening to me? Why are these problems happening to me? Why am I going through all this? Am I not enough? Am I not, why am I allowing these things to take over me and being a slave, honestly, to all this different shit? And I feel like I've finally, been getting to a real turning point. I've been feeling the best I ever have in a really, really long time, especially this year. I say is one of the best years I've ever had in my life, 2025. I've been feeling really good. I look really good, the skin glowing, niggas D's on shit now, you feel me? Pearly white smile, so I'm feeling really good. And I just been really focusing on my craft, that being music and just art in general, really honing in on trying to really get that better, taking time away from this because I don't have time to sit, especially on a webcam, and edit for fucking hours on a dumbass 720p fucking computer. So, but as you can see, things have changed, and I'm just really focused right now on evolving in my growth, and really focusing on myself, because I feel like for a long time I've been really focusing on everything external, trying to make sure everything and everybody else is good and everything around me is going good while I'm in basically rotten, dying inside type shit. And that's not good. I just started meditating. I started reading and journaling a lot more, and those are a lot of the things that really helped me to not only just become more intelligent when it comes to talking to myself and with others, and in general just overall knowledge type shit, but just understanding who I really am and really fucking coming to terms with that, because I feel like for the longest I kind of lost touch with myself in aspects of who I was and the power I hold and type shit, because for so long and just life situations and things I went through, I kind of just felt like I wasn't enough, I couldn't do anything, I was just powerless type shit. So I had to really go through a journey of working on myself, and that really helped me to believe there's nothing I deadass can't do. Same to y'all. I hope y'all know, and I really, really, really want y'all to understand, even if you're on the brink of wanting to just give up on everything, anything is fucking possible, bro. And there's nothing you can't do, and you are worth something. You matter type shit, because I just know what it feels like to just feel what's the point of me being here? Why do I deserve to live? What am I contributing to the world type shit, And like, I just been having a lot of talks and trying to find more people that actually care about me, support me and actually love me and want me there. That's one thing I would say, try and surround yourself with people that actually give a fuck about you. And the crazy thing is, you could be thinking that you are around people that really care and love you, but that's the crazy thing that people don't know until you really know. All that shit could be a disguise. And in reality, these people are envious of you, hate you, or just really don't fucking care about you. Like, they just treating you like shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. And then you allowing that, because you don't have a lack of respect for yourself or acknowledgement of the fact that these people, like, aren't really, like, worried about if you were to die tomorrow type shit. And yeah, I just been trying to come to terms with that, but I've been feeling a lot better now, just trying to like really just gain control of like my actions and self. I don't want to feel like I'm a slave to anything external or internally, that whether that be a fucking drug or my literal mind, because I felt like that for a long time and had to go through a lot of like trials and tribulations of trying to reprogram my mind to not think the worst about everything and instead think the positive. And that took a really, really long time to like get together and really a hold of, like, just being in control and staying positive about shit even when everything feels like it's just caving in around me type shit. And also gaining control of my emotions for a long time. I just been feeling really emotional. I went through a lot of shit, young black fatherless little nigga, even though of course I do have a father, but a whole bunch of shit that I can't really get into with y'all on how that whole shit just plays out. And that being a situation in my life, majority of the time I was around a lot of women, which like made me, I feel like, a lot more emotional and a lot harder for me to like gain control of how I feel and stuff like that. And I had to learn how to do that myself for real, because even the males around me, they didn't even know how to do that they damn self type shit, you feel me? So I'm sitting here just like trying to understand, like, why am I so angry at all these things? Why do I just lash out and have these reactions over every single thing happening, like, and I just can't control it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like so powerless over what things were said to me, bro, or what happened around me. Like, I'll just get agitated over like motherfucking the weather being hot as shit or it being cold as hell type shit, and it's like nothing I could do about it. But now I feel like I really like gain control of just everything. That's really all I have to like say about that. But in general, I just wanted to make this a message that I want to really put more effort and stuff into this channel. I mainly want to make it about like a way for us to connect, the community of people that love me, hate me, whatever the case may be, anybody, to just come around and understand more of who I am type shit, instead of just being like the nigga that's always promoting his fucking music all the time. I want it to be more authentic. I want y'all to understand where all this shit comes from, why I do what I do, and really gain a connection. I don't want to be just like the artist type shit, I want to be like somebody you could see as like a twin, like a person that just gets you, a person that you can understand or is going through probably the same shit that you going through, you know what I'm saying? Or can help you to guide you to feel the way I do right now type shit, you feel me? Instead of how, if you're depressed and all blase blah, whatever the case may be, just somebody that you can come to for guidance. That's why I'm always trying to work on myself. That's why I say even y'all need to work on yourself. It's always something you could do better. It's always something that you could work on, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like a lot of life is really about growth and just living, you know what I'm saying? And also just trying to always evolve and get better at everything you do. Even the way you fucking brush your teeth, my nigga, like, you could do it better. Like, everything can be done better. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm just always, every day now, I just been trying to instead of just sitting around on my ass, you know, just wishing things would get better, actually trying to set goals and things that I have to do and tasks on a daily that'll help me to evolve and get to the places that I want to be at, you know, because I'm just tired of, like, I've been so tired of just being in the positions I'm in, you know, always wondering, going through the fucking comparison, you know, curse of like, why are these people going through this and having these powerful things happen to them and I'm still stuck, I feel like, at the bottom, you know, and shit. I'm just tired of that shit, bro. And like, I'm realizing like a lot of my focus was on things like that had nothing to do with where I really wanted to be. Like, so it's like I'm doing all these things every day and saying how I want to be this, I want to do that, blah, 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 but I'm doing everything that's not going to get me there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, that's just really what I've been on, bro. And I hope I hope this video helps y'all to, like, really, maybe, like, connect with, like, damn, maybe I'm fucking up right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, maybe I'm not really putting enough effort in. And the crazy thing is, I understand this shit is hard, bro. Like, you know, wanting something to happen and wanting it to happen overnight, or, you know, wanting to change yourself, but you're just so stuck in your ways because you've been doing it for years and this is what you thought was right. You know what I'm saying? I get how hard that is, bro. But it's like, bro, if you really want this shit, you gotta change, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody that's always been depressed their whole life wanting to become the happiest person ever. It's like it feels impossible, but nothing is impossible, bro. It's just the thing you have to really come to and realize is that it starts with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to believe that you can be happy. You got to believe and go through the steps and really try and find and think logically and sometimes even delusionally, you know, at certain times, to where it's going to help you evolve to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, nothing's going to change. You're just going to be depressed as fuck forever. And I know you don't want that.